Hello, ladies and gentlemen, it's Jay, and today we're going to be reviewing this awesome Son Goku from SH Figuarts Tamashii Nations, and it is a Dragon Ball figure, not a Dragon Ball Z figure, not a Dragon Ball Super figure, just a old school Dragon Ball figure. And this, of course, is Goku from the very first series, the OG series, the series that started it all. So let's go ahead, let's get started. Here's the old school Dragon Ball logo. Uh, we have the Toei sticker, Bandai, Tamashii Nations, Funimation, warning. Right here it says Son Goku, SH Figuarts. Here's an illustration of the figure of Goku looking awesome with Dragon Ball. He's smiling, illustration of the figure, some more parts here. Here's Goku in the window with the different faces. Go to the side of the box, illustration of Goku of the figure, SH Figuarts, Son Goku. Go over here, clear window, Son Goku, SH Figuarts, Son Goku. Top of the window, nothing here, illustration of Goku. Go to the bottom, SH Figuarts, Son Goku, another illustration of the figure. Go to the back of the figure, Son Goku, super modeling. Shows the Shenron that I didn't get. And more poses that you can do with Goku. Of course, he comes with the Nimbus, and he comes with the Power Pole, Simple Style, Heroic Action, and the warning, Choking Hazard, Blue Fin, and all that stuff. Caution for ages 15 up, yada yada yada. So let's go ahead, let's unbox this bad boy and let's check this out. I'm excited for this figure. Okay, so when you slide Goku out here, as you can see, this is everything that he comes with, and it's great because since this figure is so small, to justify the price, he should, in my view, come with a bunch of accessories, and he does. Comes with these two extra faces. He comes with the Dragon Ball. He comes with these two open palm hands, these two karate grip, these two karate chop hands, these two grip hands to hold the power pole. These are these are two-piece hands, and then these are more karate grip or karate martial arts pose style hands. Of course, you got the flying Nimbus here. Of course, you have this power pole when it's when he has it on his back, and then you have the actual power pole out of here, just a bit extended, so like when you compose them in a fighting style. And of course, you have two Saiyan tails that he comes with, and then of course he comes with this Tamashii stand here to pose him on the Nimbus. So I guess we'll go into more detail. This is the smallest SH Figuarts figure in all of the Dragon Ball line. Z, Dragon Ball, all that. He's a child. He has to be at least 3.5 inches. He's like 3.5 inches tall, and the only reason that you could say he's 4 inches tall would be because of the top of his hair here. I think all the proportions are to the anime, because he more or less chibi style. When he's a kid, he's a bigger head, smaller body, all that good stuff. As a comparison, I don't have any of my other SH Figuarts on me, but I have the Dragon Stars base form Goku right here. So if we put Kid Goku, we fix adult Goku because this Goku looks a bit derpy. And this Goku is about the size, pretty much the same size as the SH Figuarts Goku. So as you could see, that's how tiny Dragon Ball Goku is compared to Dragon Ball Z Goku, which makes sense because he's a child. But let's go ahead, let's get this guy out of the way. And no shading. There's no shading on this figure at all. It's just just the color of the plastic is just red. Red here. There's no shading. This isn't white. It's like a off-white in the inside, which I appreciate of the emblem because that's how it was in the anime. Oh my god! And this is where you insert the tail. It's right here. The little nudge. Put it right there, and you insert the tail right there. The tail is, again, there's no shading on the tail. It's just one flat plastic color, and that's how all of the figure is. No shading, flat plastic coloring wherever it should be. Skin tone is done right. The paint application on the face, it's good for what it is. The hair sculpt is awesome. It's all good for what it is. It's not nothing special from a paint standpoint. It's all just flat colors, no shading. And I think, maybe, just maybe, we could have gotten some shading, but you know what? It's whatever. I think this figure can get away with it just based on the fact that we get a bunch of extra goodies with it. So as far as articulation, his head goes up and down like that, down like that. Do full 360 like that. The shoulder, he has tiny, I want to call it like a tiny butterfly joint right here. Can't really see it, but his shoulder, this is as far up as his hand will go up, so it can't go directly up because this part of his gi is in the way. But it'll do full 360, full 360 at the bicep, bend at the elbow right there, and then you get the typical SH Figuarts 360 movement of the wrist, and then the wrist does move around like that, and it's the same on both arms. There you go. There's that butterfly joint right there. Shoulder, that's as high up as it goes, and then 360 at the bicep, elbow joint, typical wrist movement there. Ab crunch, there's a little bit of ab crunch right there. He cannot do a full 360 at his waist because he realistically doesn't have a waist, and that's as much as he'll move. This is like soft plastic, and it does move around like that. So if you want to make the gi like that, move it right there. It has like a little joint right here. We can move it to the side like that, or just move it all the way full 360. As far as the legs, right here at the hips, it's that brand new. No, it's not the brand new. The leg will move like that. It's not the. I was gonna say it was the brand new technology for the leg, but it doesn't look like it. It'll move like that, all the way up, all the way down, like that. Knee joint, move out like that, and it's like that for both legs. That, like that, like that, like that. Ow. My joints are popping. Knee joint right there. And then, of course, 360 at the ankle, has a pivot, ball point, all that good stuff. You can bend the toe like that. And it's the same on both legs. So he has pretty good articulation for such a tiny figure. And again, this is all one piece for his tail. And his tail goes like that. Full 360. All that stuff. And he looks pretty cool. But I guess, it's kind of hard to stand up. Click this in. Put him right there. But yeah, he's pretty nice figure. He's pretty awesome though. But I guess we'll move on to the faces and stuff. So obviously, when we open up the box, this is the stock face that he came with, and I'll show you the other faces and the other arms that he came with. Of course, he comes with the clenched fist out of the box, but let's go ahead and let's show off everything else that this bad boy comes with. Here we have the laughing face. because we could call this like the having fun face or the happy face, or I don't know what to call it, but here's the other face. And then here we have these karate pose hands. And then here we have the two-piece hands. And I guess I'll call this the Nixon pose. I am not a crook, or whatever. But yeah, these are the two-piece hands. Or I guess you could use this to replicate like rock, paper, scissors. I don't know. A set of open palm hands, I guess, that you could use like if he's throwing the Kamehameha wave or whatever you want to do with it. Here we have the karate chop hands. He has the set of grab hands. And you can make him use these grab hands to hold the 4-star Dragon Ball that he comes with. I guess you could have him like holding the 4-star Dragon Ball like that if you wanted to. But yeah, those are the grab hands. And then next we'll get into the power pole and all that other stuff. Here you have the power pole accessory. Now to put the power pole on them, you basically have to take the head off and then loop this over and then have it right there. So, and obviously when you put this power pole, the extended version, in his hands, of course, you could go ahead and clip this top part out so it looks like it's out of his hand. So that way, you know, like it makes sense, like, oh, he has it out, you know, he's using it or whatever. But yeah, it's nice. It's just the only thing is the power pole feels like one of those coffee straws. That's how like hollow and flimsy and light it feels. I mean, it's not a big deal, but it feels cheap. Feels like I could break it real easy. But yeah, there's the power pole accessory like that. Like I said, and then obviously, if you're gonna put this away, you go ahead, clip this back on top. You know, to give it the effect that he has the power pole, you know, put away on his back. But yeah, that's the power pole accessory, and I already showed you the Dragon Ball, and all I have to show you now is the Nimbus Cloud. So let's get on to the Nimbus Cloud. Okay, here we have the Nimbus Cloud, and the Nimbus Cloud, unlike Goku, does have some nice shading here. I don't like that you can see that this is a different plastic piece. Like you can see that gap. That kind of bothers me, but it's whatever. There's this clip here that you clip in a piece of Tamashii Nation's figure stand thingy. I'll show you right now. It's to hold up Goku. It's a cloud. What can I say? It's a cloud. The tail does move, so I guess you can move it like that. You can move it like that, or however you want to move it. Yeah, the cloud has articulation. But yeah, I mean, it's decent shading for a Nimbus Cloud, I guess. And then you have these two clips to clip in the stand that it comes with. Now, the stand that it comes with is this Tamashii Nation stand, as you can see. Put it up like that. There's the two holes. The two holes you insert right there. And you insert right there. Let's go ahead and move the camera. Have it floating like that. And then, like I said, there's that part of the cloud right there. And it comes with this. Put this together. And this you go ahead and you clip in right there. And then right there, let's to hold Goku waist up. I guess you put Goku right up like that. And there you have Goku flying on the Flying Nimbus. Just pretty cool. I mean, well worth the money, given everything that you're given with this figure. Well worth the money, but I guess let's go ahead and let's get to the final verdict. Oh yeah, guys, sorry about that. Before I forget, you have this other tail that I forgot to mention, And this tail's like a hook tail, and I guess you'd use it to like hang them up somewhere if you wanted to hang them up in your display or something like that. You could hang them backwards. But anyways, now moving forward to the final thoughts. Overall, guys, again, another amazing piece from Bandai Tamashii Nation's SH Figuarts. Another beautiful figure. I was quite impressed and delighted and surprised to have had so many accessories. I mean, you get the 4-star Dragon Ball, you get 2 extra faces, you get another different tail, you get the power pole, you know, the power pole out extended and the power pole on his back. You get the Nimbus Cloud, you get the SH Figuarts Bandai Tamashii Nation stand to carry the Nimbus Cloud, and then you get the other little stand to carry Goku by the waist. All that in itself is well worth the price. Yes, he is a tiny figure. If it was just the figure alone with maybe a couple faces and a couple hands, it would not be anywhere near the price that these figures usually cost or run. But since this figure comes with all those extra accessories, it's well worth it. Now, with that being said, there are a couple negative things that I want to go ahead and note and go ahead and tell you guys if you haven't heard from other reviewers. Now, one of the things I want to go ahead and bring up is the lack of shading. The lack of shading in his hair, the lack of shading in his gi. Just a little bit of shading would have been nice. It's not a major flaw, but if you are a customizer, you know, you know, you basically have the skills to go out and get like model paint and shade it yourself if you are skilled. If you are not, it's a bit of a bummer, but again, it is not a deal breaker. It's just a shame that we couldn't get a little bit of shading. I mean, for God's sakes, even the Nimbus got some shading. Another thing that I do not like is when you swap out the hands. There's a itty bitty, there's a tiny peg that you have to put the hands on, and on a figure this small, if you mess up slightly, you could end up breaking the peg on the wrist, and it sucks because it's such an expensive figure for a lot of people. So if you break his wrist, that's about it. It'd be nice if they found a way, to where they could have just made it, where you're swapping out the forearm instead of the wrist. It would have been a lot better because, having a tiny little ball peg that you swap the hands on, it made me nervous. There's a couple times there where I thought I was going to break it, or I was afraid I was going to break his wrist off. But other than that, I cannot recommend this figure enough to any hardcore Dragon Ball fan, Z fan, any type of fan in general of Dragon Ball. If you are a Goku fan, go out and buy this. There's no reason not to buy this, but you know, um, this is probably my favorite SH Figuarts figure, along with the Nappa that I last reviewed from SH Figuarts. So, but yeah, thank you for joining me with this video. As always, hit that like button and subscribe. Hit that bell for notifications of when my videos drop. And like I always say, no matter what time of day you are watching this video, don't forget to smile. This is Jay, and I'm signing off, and I'll catch you guys later.